Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever else is here. What's up? So, I am live, and we're going to be discussing a big problem that I have noticed among several women that I have done consultations with. Do you hide behind your accomplishments, behind your career? Do you hide? When I say hide, do you use them as shields? Do you use them as protection, excuses as to why you are not able to do certain things? If you are, then you have made your career or your accomplishments your problem. Okay. So I know I've talked to a lot of women and I've spoken to a lot of women. I've read a lot of comments, and here's what I get the most. They'll run me off a long list of accomplishments, how much money they make, how long they've been to school, how many degrees they have, what type of people they know, da da da. But then when when it comes to the part of, well, how, do you have a relationship? Have you been dating? What does your wardrobe look like? Do you own any dresses that are not black or blue? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I can't do that, or I don't feel comfortable in that, or I'm so busy, or, I can't deal with someone that, doesn't agree with my strong opinionated values and views. So a lot of people have buried themselves, shielded themselves, with their careers and all of the things that trap them from being able to get the type of man they want, or just the type of lifestyle they want, just the type of, treatment that they want, because they have identified solely with their career and their accomplishments, and they forgot to develop themselves. You are not your career, period. You are not your career. When you clock out, leave work, get in your car and go home, you are not your career. I am not my career. I am not, I don't walk around and, because I have so many different things that I do anyway, I wouldn't even call it a career. I would just call it staying busy and doing what I love. But I don't hide behind it. I don't use it for excuses. In fact, I only use it to grow and develop for the better. So if your career and your accomplishments are not pushing you forward for the better of every aspect of your life, then don't bring it up and don't use it as something that, matters. Because at this point, it don't matter. Okay? You define yourself like you did as a child, before you had to clock in and go to work. You don't identify yourself as a career. That's not who you are. If you lost your job or career tomorrow, then who would you be? This is why a lot of people are depressed right now, because they're unemployed. A lot of people are depressed because they can't shine at what they were trained to do. Thank you, Crystal. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell us how you lost all that weight from years ago. I told y'all, 1,200 calories a day, and then vegan. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You can't lose your face fat. Maybe that's good. Maybe you don't want to lose your face fat. Maybe that's what's keeping it up. Girl, just cut your calories. Drink water. There you go. Salt. Well, eat salt, but don't eat a lot of salt. Probably just fluffy water weight. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right. So if you trained, went to school for so many years, accomplished so much, but still you're unhappy, that means that's not who you are. So you need to find another, way to identify, because a lot of women only identify with what they do. Let's find another way to identify. Do something different. Have a hobby. Have a interest. Collect something. I don't know. Shoot. Have an alter ego. I don't know. Something. Y'all, I'm rocking my real hair today. I didn't feel like putting on weave on. I almost did, and I was like, you know what? Whatever. They didn't see me with a wig cap, pink hair, orange hair, wig, no wig. So here I am. Right. And another thing, if you only identify as a mother, that's another issue. I always get the question, I'm a mother of 3. I'm a single mother. I don't know. No, that's not what you are. You are a living human being with goals, wants, needs, and an agenda. That's what you are. You're not just a mother. Okay. Well, I'm a mother of 3. Can I still level up? Can you breathe? Can you walk? Can you talk? Then yes, you can level up. So stop using your given identity that you gave yourself, nobody gave it to you, to hold yourself back. There's no limits unless you put them on yourself. Okay, let me put a limit on myself. I'm a divorced mother of 3, and I'm 40? No, I'm not divorced, nor do I have 3 kids, but I'm pretending to be one of you guys. I'm a divorced mother of 3. Can I still level up? Can you breathe? Can you get up and do better? Can you put on some makeup? You still got all your appendages? You got all your fingers? Okay. Yes, you can. And that's, so stop identifying with those titles. That's not what you are. That's what you went through. That's what you have. You got 3 kids. Okay. You got a divorce. Okay. You're this age, right? That's not what you are. That's what you have experienced. So stop identifying with your experience and identify with what is yet to come, what you can experience. So take all the labels off of you and write down who you want to be, not where you've already been. I mean, that's like wearing a road map. Look where I've been. That's like wearing your resume. This is where I used to work. Hi, how are you? Tell me about yourself. Well, you start listing all the stuff that you've been through. That's not who you are. That's what you've been through. Oh, thank you, Karen. Listen to your No More Dust in 2020 video about a dozen times this year, and now I'm packing for a move to a better apartment. Thank you, Shira. Oh, girl, congratulations on your new apartment. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, buy you a dust buster as soon as you get up in there. Get you a dust buster, so you stick to it. No dust in 2020. Okay. A good answer is who you are. If you don't know who you are, how am I supposed to tell you? I don't know you, baby. Who are you? Watch The Lion King. Ask Mufasa who you are. Who are you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Whatever I want you to know, is that's what you're going to get. Okay? It don't have to be true. It don't even have to make sense. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I might just rehearse. I might just sing a Beyonce lyric when they ask me to tell them about themselves. I am the dollar, super low, oh, shoot, she will. I am the mother. Uncle, my whole time. I might just say that. I'm everybody here. I'm all of it. Plus, you know, I will be whoever I am at that given moment. I'm going to tell you about that self because tomorrow I'm going to be different. Okay. Tomorrow I might be in a different mood. Tomorrow I might have a different outlook on life. So I can't tell you a little bit about myself, and it be the permanent situation. It's going to change. So don't identify as your experiences, or don't feel obligated to tell people stuff that ain't none of their business. Okay? Make something up. That's what the president do. That's what politicians do. Give them the political answer. give them the answer that they weren't expecting. There you go. Sure, is it better to wait after graduating college to start dating? Girl, I ain't finna wait for nothing. You could die in the car crash tomorrow. Then what you gonna do? Have a Dusty at your funeral crying? Asking all your family relatives if they got a place to stay because y'all used to live together and you was the one who paid the bills. What you gonna do? No, I'm not gonna wait for nothing. If anybody coming up to me, Dusty, I'm sneezing. I don't care what age. You're in college, that's the best time to practice. Now, you can still have fun and date, but also practice not dating Dusties. Okay. So, if you are buried, not when I say buried, I mean if you shield and hide yourself with all your accomplishments and your titles and your career and all that kind of stuff, that's not what a man is hoping or looking for, unless he's trying to hire you for wherever, company he has. So we're not on interviews. We're not on job interviews. So that's not going to lead unless he's looking for a paycheck to pay half the bills. So got to get out of that. When you leave work, when you leave your profession, you need to become a totally different person. You need to be like Michael Jackson when he come off stage versus when he on stage. Okay. When Michael Jackson on stage, he's like talking all improper. When he gets off stage, hi, talking extra proper. You need to be one thing. You need to be like Beyonce and then Sasha Fierce. That's not, you are not that. That is what you do, but that is not who you are. Okay. So when you leave work, period. When you talk to people about who you are and like trying to address your issues on men and don't start with no career, because I shouldn't even know about that. That has nothing to do with no man. They don't have to know about your career and how much money you earn, especially if they're just dating you. A man wants to date a woman because he is attracted to her, he likes her, he sees her as someone that he can, get to know and maybe share a future with, not because he's looking for an attorney or because he's looking for, an accountant. He could go and Google that. So that's not how you lead. You become a feminine version of the masculine career woman that competes with men. You become a feminine version of her, and you talk about other things that interest you. and you don't mix business with pleasure, which means you don't talk about your career. Okay, they don't care about that. They're not interested in that. They don't do that unless they're trying to get free services or free information or free advice from you, and you would normally charge. Right. When I was a sophomore, a dude brought me a laptop and several bands, and I never said, "Good for you." He was investing in your future. That is very generous of him. Um, be like water. I think the live chats load days later for some reason now. I think it's too many trolls, and I don't know. I've seen them load days later, but if they don't load, it's because there's too many trolls in there, and YouTube is trying to censor, trying to spare people feelings, basically. So I don't know. And just because you find a video or you had a bad breakup or something like that, you're feeling at a low point or like you'll never meet someone again. That's not true, because that's how you felt before you broke up with the last dude, before you met this dude that you just broke up with. So just keep thinking about that. But the only difference is you need to change. You need to change so that the type of dude that approaches you also changes. You can't attract something different if you don't change. Okay? This is not going to happen. So look in the mirror too. What did you do to contribute to that breakup? Was the breakup needed so that you can improve? Maybe you're not supposed to be with a dusty. Just maybe. Maybe the universe thinks that you're better than that. But if you keep arguing and saying, no, I'm not better than that, I want him back, then don't complain when all you attract is future dusties. Okay? Because that's really what it is. If you don't end up with someone, if someone, decides that y'all aren't supposed to be together, then y'all are probably not supposed to be together. Okay? So make sure you stop contradicting yourself when you say, I want a good man, I want a man that treats me like this and that, but then you keep looking backwards at someone that didn't treat you that way. So make up your mind. Which one do you want? Some people just want a man. It don't even matter if they're good, bad, criminal, in jail, what? They just want something to call their own. Notice men don't have this problem. Notice men don't have this issue with having to say, I got a woman. In fact, they prefer to say, I have several women. But women want to say, I have a man. I got a man. How about I got some men's? Don't mean you sleeping with all of them. It means you got people paying them bills. So we need to get out of that thinking, because they're not having any type of mercy upon you. They're not having no type of mercy upon y'all, ladies. Y'all want to be all faithful, all nice, to do the right thing, help them, finish building them, finish raising them, wanting to only have one man, be their best thing, cook, clean, do their laundry, wash their drawers, iron their drawers. And then you wonder why they don't want you anymore, and they run off with, somebody else. It's because they just felt like they didn't want to live with their mama no more. That's what you became to them, a mother. You loved them so much that you made them your son, literally. And a lot of career women tend to do that with men that, especially men that make less money than them, they turn them into their sons. So a lot of boss women or career women have an issue telling men what to do because they're used to talking to, employees or people under them, and they have this tone to them, and so it's hard to differentiate. You're talking to this person all day at work and telling them what to do, and then you go and meet a guy and accidentally have the same tone as you do with your employee or whoever's under you. So you got to also catch that. You got to catch that. Thank you, Melissa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the knowledge and motivation to do better in life. Today, you wore a dress and you did your makeup for the first time in months. I was amazed at the difference in the way men treated me. Thank you. Girl, go ahead, Melissa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know you probably look cute. Yeah, do that every day, girl. At least every other day. Look good, feel good. So, and another thing, like I've talked to women and their voice was so professional. I'm like, I can't take you seriously. Like I know, like you sound like you're trying to sell me something. You sound like we're in a board meeting or something. I can't do that. Men don't want to hear that either. What happened to the sexiness? What happened to the seductive voice? What happened to all of that? Now we're having, hi, how are you? My name is such and such. They're trying to use all these giant words. No, ma'am. That's not sexy, baby. That ain't sexy. Men don't care about your giant vocabulary. You said guilty. Yep. Cut that stuff out. Throw it in the trash. I would never. If you're using I'll say $5 words. If you're using $5 words, the man already knows you're someone who competes. Period. I already know. Like when you start using a large vocabulary, you're masculine. It's not because you're smart. It's because you're using them in the wrong situation. Use them when you need them, not to impress a man. They're supposed to be impressing you. Okay. So, and women don't even know that they're in competition when they're on a date. You're in competition with the man to impress him, and you're not supposed to be impressing him. This is supposed to be impressing him. Your feminine energy is supposed to impress him. You're not supposed to be using giant words, talking about your career and this and that, and trying to be extra to impress him. That's his job. What's he supposed to do now? Sit there and listen to you and hope he could get that receptionist number tomorrow because this ain't it. Okay. Unless you're looking for a metrosexual business partner slash gay husband for tax purposes, you better switch that off when you leave work. Okay. I'm just being honest with you. I just and remember as well, if you don't allow or leave anything for the man to do, what's he supposed to do on a date? What's he gonna do? If you're doing all the talking, what's he gonna do? If you're doing all the impressing, what's he supposed to be doing? Are you trying to show him how much you can earn and take care of him by all the stuff you can do and know, and how large your vocabulary is, so that you could slay people in the courtroom or whatever, so that you could take care of him when he get pregnant? I mean, you know what I mean? What are you doing? So cut that out. Don't bury yourself or hide behind your career or your large vocabulary or your intelligence. Anybody can memorize some stuff, but can you seduce? Can you get a ring? Can you get down that aisle? Can you get that bag? Okay, that's what you need to work on. Okay. Mm-hmm. I will ask what a word means. I will pretend I don't even know what that means. Even though I can go in the restroom and Google it or Google it on my phone real quick. I'm like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? You have such an extensive vocabulary. Wow, you're so smart. Teach me a word. Ta-ting. See, that's more sexy than using the word. Teach me a word. What's your most extravagant vocabulary word? What do you use? And he's gonna really be like, You know, then he's gonna really try to pull one out on you and pressure. Thank you, Mary Soul. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She can cash at me. Thank you, Mary Soul. Mighty Soul. So, that's more impressive. Letting him dig deep and do some work to impress you. Now he's working for you. Now he's following you instead of you trying to impress him, and he's probably wondering if you can get the hostess's number. But she don't look like she knows what those words mean. He may not know what the word itself means either. Maybe he hasn't brushed up on his vocabulary, so you just basically made him feel stupid too. Okay. Play stupid and sweet, right? You can always teach someone, but you can't. But it's harder to, change someone, to stop them from doing those things. And look, then you can get them to start texting you off. Okay, you are so smart. I want you to text me a word a day because I want to be like you. Instead of them stupid group texts, good morning, beautiful, he's going to text you some words and some, hold on. He's going to text you some vocabulary words, and then you will text him back using it in a sentence, but you'll use it wrong. And then, but he'll think it's cute. See? You gotta play dumb, don't be dumb, baby. That's right. What if he tries to psychoanalyze you? Tell him he right, but make sure he's super wrong. If he's right, now let me tell y'all something about a psychoanalyzer, because I'm one. If he thinks he's right, he'll stop looking. Then you put it on, okay? So you tell her, oh my gosh, you are so right. You're so good. Wow. Now his guard is down. Now he's not looking anymore because he thinks he's pretty much right about who he thinks you are. Now this when you go and switch up who you are for real. Oh, he thinks I'm this, so I'm gonna be that. But I'm gonna act like this. Let him psychoanalyze you, girl. Let him be right. You can be a psychoanalyst to a psychoanalyst who's unaware that you are a psychoanalyst. Or you don't be offended. Oh my God, you are so good. Wow. Can't get nothing past you. But I just did a whole lot. I just sold you the farm. Why would a man psychoanalyze? I would be kind of turned off by that. Yeah, but some it don't matter. Like some men try to do that just to show women that they can't be gamed, which is the perfect setup. Because if you get a psychoanalyzer, you'll be able to tell by how they talk. You'll know if they'll do that. Then you can set them up. So make everything work for you. Don't be mad at what they're doing. Just flip it and make it work for you. That's all you gotta do. Anything they throw at you, if you can't flip it and make it work for you, you need to start practicing on how to do that. Nothing is an obstacle. It is just something waiting to be flipped. Thank you, Deanna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Nothing is an obstacle. It's just something waiting to be flipped. You can pretty much flip anything on anybody. Remember, I even told y'all I was going to do a book. I never did it though, because I thought it would be kind of, borderline. But I even said that I was going to write a book called How to Get a Man When You're Ugly. And it's straight up game, because you know how they're going to treat you. So you prepare for that. You set them up before they set you up, Like I know he's going to come around during tax season so he can try to flip my money. So I'm going to promise him my whole tax return if he gives me this much money to pay my car note. And I'm going to give him my whole check so he can flip it. So he think he's going to give me about $500, $600 and get my whole tax return and claim my kids or whoever on, you know the deal. But guess what? Who's going to get ghosted after that 500? Him. So you could, if you want to get in this game, but you ain't all the way leveled up yet, and Dusty's is going to try to come use you left and right, flip it, baby. Flip it. I don't get paid till next week, but I'm going to take you to buy some shoes. Just fill my car up with gas and just pay the phone bill. And, I'm take you to buy some new shoes and some new socks and stuff. And you can borrow my car all next week. Then guess what? Ghost. Okay? Because they will. They're like, oh, they might go get the money from another pygmy show and come through to you. Okay? Just because you ugly don't mean you don't got no game. Just because you're in the process of leveling up and haven't gotten to where you want to get yet, don't mean you can't still do what you got to do. Okay. If you know what they're going to do it to them first, period. Thank you, Selena. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, what about a plan for pretty women? Oh, we already know that plan. Everything that we talk about, leveling up, playing the dumb, stupid chick, batting your eyelashes. Thank you, Selena. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sure, you went searching to find out why I was still getting the same results in my personal life, and I found your video. Girl, you made me have several seats, and except that I have been doing way too much. Thank you, Ty. Yes, girl, sometimes that's why. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But when you do too much, that's why you're sick and tired, because you've done too much. You keep getting the same results because you keep doing too much. You ever notice that, how they say less is more sometimes? Less is more sometimes. Sometimes you got to pull back. Doing more only makes them want to run away from you because that's their job. They're supposed to be the giver. And when you constantly give, and they're not able to do anything in their masculine energy, they start to feel feminized, and they'll start to resent you. So they leave or they cheat with someone who thinks they're the man because they don't know them. So, usually when men like that cheat or leave you, it's because someone else is making them feel more masculine somewhere else temporarily. And temporarily, when they um, feel masculine with this chick, it's because they don't know him yet. They don't know that he, can't do certain things, can't provide certain things. You see a block of trolls. Why? He says, I smell like fish. Do I remind you of your mother? I'm a Pisces, though. I don't smell like fish. I smell like expensive perfume, but it's okay. He just wants me to remind him of his mother. Look, Dusty, do you need some of this tonight? Some lotion. Do you use shea butter? Do you use lanolin base, shea base? What do you like? Oil? That your hands are softer than mine for many reasons. You wish you smelled like fish. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. You probably hadn't had some in so long. You probably walked through the grocery store, through the seafood section, reminiscing. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't come for me. I think many Dusties do that because they want to laugh. I think they do. They don't mind being the punchline, baby. Okay, you love this guy who you can't have? Isn't that always the truth? Sometimes you can't have them, sometimes they're dead, sometimes they're with another woman. Go find somebody like him that wants you. Okay? Find the next best thing. Find someone with the same qualities as that person. Put his qualities on your list and move on. You can't have them, find somebody like them. Period. Mm-hmm. So, I believe you believe that Dusty's a woman as well. Aren't they all? The most famous seductress weren't necessarily the most beautiful, exactly. Cleopatra, Marilyn, but they were masters of the game. So true. TikTok ban. There's a TikTok ban. Tell me about that, because my kids are always on TikTok. That was me when I dressed cute. My friends would be like, "You fancy?" Like, "Oh no, yes, I'm fancy. Get on my level." I'm not gonna let all this go to waste by dressing it down. It's like trying to make yourself look ugly on purpose. Don't look like that. Thank you, Esan, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I am going on a date tomorrow. He asked what I want. I said I will let him know the types of gifts. I am really not feeling him, but I'm feeling his money. He's been chasing me since last year. I want out of there. Money help. But okay. Take him to the car dealership. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That down payment is that gift. Then drive away slowly. Never return. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Trump is banning TikTok. Oh, well, they they need to. Shoot, TikTok is like, it's cool, but there's some stuff on there that's crazy. Mhm. I guess they'll just have to get on YouTube and get some money. Thank you, Melanie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My husband just got mad at me because I called him my employee. What is correct to call your spouse that works for your company? Dusty. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. He nice. I mean, you were being nice with calling him an employee. I would be calling him Dusty, servant, not good enough for me. How dare you be mad at me when I make more money than you and you the man? Do you get a tax return? Does my name be on it? All right then. Employee. Until you could become a boss. How about divorcee? You like that bill? That's what I would tell them. Thank you, Libra. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much for your words of wisdom. I finally left a super dusty yesterday. It hurts, but I know it's for the best. Yes, it is. How can you thrive if you're always up under some dusty? He's going to be in the way. Every time you see somebody, they be looking at you. They might have a nice car. Dusty come over there blocking their path. Could have been. There have been several times where James has blocked me. I could have been shoot. But he's not dusty though. But I'm just saying. There have been several other opportunities, but when a dusty, that's a different story. But when you got what you want already, and there's bigger fish, you could take it or leave it. You could have options on that. But when you ain't got nothing and the dusty is blocking something, that's when you need to roll. Okay? That's when you need to be out. Yep. Sorry about the employee husband thing, but that's what it is. Can't be mad at the truth. Y'all need to come up with a safe word. Just call him by his title of employment. I had the perfect one and I blew it because I didn't know. Oh. Well, you'll never blow it again because you'll recognize, right? I've been dust free for a minute. Good for you. Okay, so I always say, if you are a high career woman and you have everything, it's going to be hard to date. It's going to be hard to be married. It's going to be hard to talk a certain way to the man, especially if he's not making more than you or doing more than you. It's hard. Okay? That's why most men won't date a woman that makes more money than them. Because they already know how she's going to act. But if you do make more money than someone, but you just want to spend their money, you're not trying to be serious about it, you can conceal that and get the treatment as if they make more money and they'll spend their money. You can practice holding that tongue. You said women bosses have a hard time not even. I know. Like I don't even have any employees. And just to be successful is enough. Because it's like I don't need you. But I like to run you. I want you to pay for everything. But at the same time, you're like, I don't, So if you're in that situation, because a lot of ladies tell me that they are, um, you're contradicting what you're trying to accomplish, because that's what men really feel and identify with as a role. You know, a feminine role and a masculine role. Their role is provider, protector. So if they can't do those things for you, they don't feel like you need them, and that they're not going to feel masculine with you. So that's why they have a hard time with female bosses or women who are very high up in a career. I missed the donation. Oops. Hold on. Let me scroll back. If you deleted it, I won't see it. If you use, okay, thank you, Libra. I think I got that one. Thank you. Got that one too. I got all of them. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. If I didn't get them, I'm so sorry. I don't see it. It's tough. It's tough out here for feminine women. We can't help that we're leveled up and looking fine as wine. It'll do Barnetto well to pick up the memo instead of getting mad. Right. You talking to Gigi? Mm-hmm. I'm seeing more women out and about with bonnets on now. Girl, wow. Speech. You should give me this. I'm too scared to look at a bonnet queen or bonnet because there might be something under that bonnet that, you know, is dangerous, or a knife or razor blade. I'm not going to say anything to Barnetta, but I will stand right next to her so the contrast is obvious. Okay. They be getting mad trying to scoot away. Come back over here. You came out here looking like this. Come here. You follow me around the store. Mm-hmm. Before and after. Appropriate, inappropriate. Nightmare, dream come true. Yin and yang. Okay. Anyway. And you know what the worst part be? That's the day that they run into their ex-boyfriend who's with their new girlfriend. That's the day they run into. So many of you guys have told me that you were out looking crazy one time and you ran into your ex. I'll never do that again, Sheila. I will never leave my house with that nerd. That's what I've read. So many comments like that. Share your thoughts on Atlanta. I've visited there and it looks like Dusty Central. Girl, I ain't moved to no Atlanta. I would never move to Atlanta unless somebody gave me their business to run and it was only for money and I already had somebody. I'm not gonna go out there to date. But that's where you move after you got somebody, baby. They're wearing slippers outside and back in the house. No. Right. My slippers have never left my home. Maybe barely on the front porch to get a package. But they don't go to Walmart. They don't go to Target. They go in the closet. Okay. You said if you wear slides and socks in public, please contact me. I can pray for you. Yes, please contact Ha 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 so she can pray for you while she's laughing. I only go to Target too. I barely go to Walmart unless they have something that Target don't have, or early in the morning. How do I pick up and go? I work and have kids and no one to help me. Get up early, baby. Prepare the night before. Take shortcuts when you do things. Multitask. Give your kids more responsibility. Don't do everything. Give other tasks to other people. Like if your children are very young and can't do anything for themselves, that's understandable. But if they're old enough to know how to do stuff for themselves, like pop a waffle in the toaster, you can skip cooking for them. Okay? If they know how to make a sandwich, you don't have to do all of that stuff. They can make their own lunch. If they know how to click buttons on a microwave, let them feed themselves. Buy them stuff that they can put together by themselves. Teach them to give you more time. Okay? Wake up early, do your makeup. If you don't have time to do your hair, get you a nice wig. If you can't afford manicures and pedicures, or you don't have time to do it, get you some glue on, press on nails or something like that. So you can do it. People do it all the time. There are beautiful, leveled up women out there that only have themselves and their children that make time. So you got to figure that out. You got to get you a paper, a notebook, and make your schedule. When can I do my makeup? I wake up 30 minutes earlier, and I buy toaster strudels or waffles, and kids can stick that in their toaster, and I have to make them a breakfast. So that's an extra 30 minutes or 10 minutes. I get the older one to help the little one with their homework. So I have to do that. I'll pay him a couple dollars. That's worth the time. See? You'll figure it out. Where are you that they have sprouts? Oh, y'all are talking. How to not care as much. Put that extra energy into yourself. Care about what your hands look like, what your skin look like, what your hair looks like, what your eyebrows look like, what your foundation look like. Put all that extra energy when you start caring about them other people who don't even remember who you are, your name, your last name, onto yourself. That's how you stop caring. Caring more for yourself. Okay? Instead of worrying about them, worry about, is my package here yet? Is my makeup on the way? Did I get my level of cosmetics? I got the tracking number, yes. My brush is here. My level of cosmetic brushes come yet? That's what you need to be caring about. Shameless plug, y'all. Now get y'all some level of cosmetic brushes. Today is the last day for the 15% off of these. So hurry up. 2 o'clock in the morning is over. But I do have another sale to save 10% off of my entanglement collection in August, which includes all my new matte lipsticks and my new my new loose powder. So you can get Siren, Rake, Charmer, Unbothered, or Entanglement matte lipsticks for 10% off each item. You can get 10% off each item in the entanglement collection. The other items in that collection are these loose powders, and I have 5 colors, and I do swatch them so you can see what they look like. It comes with this little cute powder puff, and a little mirror, compact. It's a little pink, compact, loose powder. So y'all can go get those for 10% off. Links in the description bar at levelupcosmetics.us. Shameless plug. And this is the color entanglement, if y'all were wondering. It's like a brick red. So it's universal. You can wear it day, evening, night. It's very casual, but it's very pretty. I'm wearing Charmer, that pink lipstick in the bunch. Mm-hmm. You placed the order online. Thank you, Ellie. Sprinkle. I appreciate everybody. I woke up and I had all these orders and I was like, oh, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna come live for y'all just because y'all gave me all that work to do. So I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. How do you react when your man introduces everyone at the table? Then he introduces you by your name when he's talking to a woman who came up to say hello to him. I got in my feelings in public. Your man. You mean your husband or just your man? I told you you're single till you're married, baby. Even then, you know. I would say that he probably was the woman. Did the woman look better than you? That's number one. The woman looked better than you. But sometimes men do that when the woman looks better than you. You don't want to be claiming you. Sad but true, right? Live a little more, girl. If you look better than her, then girl, take him to get his eyes checked. He shouldn't have did that. Usually men will brag to say that this is my woman. So if that woman look better than you, you got some work to do, baby. So he could, we got to look ourselves in the mirror and be honest with ourselves. Or we're going to always be disappointed because we keep lying to ourselves. We're going to keep lying to ourselves and somebody come and tell us the truth. It's going to hurt. Okay. You going to lie to yourself every day? Then when the truth hit, it's gonna hurt. I'm not saying she did look better. I don't know. I wasn't there. You gotta tell me. You gotta give me some extra detail. Is she younger? It could be anything. Men are always acting stupid like that. Why do husbands rebel against what you ask? Because they're men. You have to trick them. Y'all, stop playing the game by the rules that no one else plays by. Play the game, make your own rules. Okay? You want something done, use reverse psychology like everybody else. You even level up your sleepwear to only silk. Girl, you girl. I did the same thing. Like if I find myself regressing, sometimes I find myself regressing, I'll like, ooh. But I threw out everything, so it's hard to regress. Throw out all that ugly stuff, and you can't really regress to anything. And what you think you're regressing to is not even bad. It's like you put on a raggedy silk today, or I put on a raggedy satin today, the one I've had for like a couple of months, but it's still nice. To you, that's your version of like a sweat pants and a t-shirt because it's probably the most comfortable and you're familiar with the most. Throw all the stuff out that you can look bad in, especially at home if you live with somebody or even by yourself. Always look cute. Keep a cute robe, a cute, they're not even that expensive to buy. You can order that stuff so cheap online these days. You go to the lounge or the sleepwear section of any of those little cheap online stores, and they have such cute pajamas and like silk stuff or satin stuff. Just Shein. You could just clean up and have cute stuff for days for super cheap. Should a man level up his wardrobe? It helps, but if you're, I wouldn't level up my wardrobe too much as a man if it don't match my house and my car. That stuff got to go together. You know what I'm saying? As a man, your clothes can't cost more than your car note. That's ghetto. Um, for men, we want you to be able to afford what you wear, so that we can look at your clothes and know what you got. Period. It's not like, people that try too hard with name brands everywhere. We know that's either fake or all your money is going to that, and you ain't got it. So unless you are highly successful, most highly successful people, they don't wear a lot of name brands or anything, unless it's like stuff that doesn't have a lot of logos on it. I just say dress like a grown man. If you're going to level up your wardrobe as a man, dress like a grown man. Everything needs to be, you need to be able to have an outfit where you can take someone out to a 5-star restaurant, to, some type of concert, theater, some type of black tie function. You don't have to dress like that all the time, but you need to have a wardrobe, a complete wardrobe. I'll just say that. You need to have a complete wardrobe to where you have options, right? Some people collect things. Some people collect clothes. Some people collect trinkets. If I were a man, I would collect nice clothing options that, because men can keep stuff for a long time and have it to be classic. You don't have to switch it up like women do. So I would definitely invest in my wardrobe and keep it classic and able to, have a diverse wardrobe so that I can take my woman anywhere without having to worry about, am I appropriate? And it doesn't have to be all extra name brand. It just has to be nice, grown, and classic. Mm-hmm. The best way to be mentally strong is to fast. Or to just not care either. To fast from caring. People say when you fast, it's like a discipline. When you stop caring, that's even more of a discipline. I've seen people starve themselves, but can't not text the dusty for 2 days. Thank you, Val, Al, Sprinkle, Sprinkle. Hi, Shira. I get compliments on your lipstick. Charmer all day today. Not too dark. Perfect for daytime. Yes, girl. Thank you. I told you was going to get compliments on because you was charming them. Thank you, Val, for buying it. Sprinkle, Sprinkle. That's what I have on. It is the perfect color. It's like not too pink and not too light, not too dark. It's right in the middle. Like, it's like the inside. It's close to the inside color of your mouth. Reminds them of that other pink. Sprinkle, Sprinkle. That's why I got it. I know I have underlying agendas. You abuse your dusty. Wow. So he stayed and got people. He must have been super dusty. I can't help it. I need a place to stay. I'll take it. Anyway, how do you encourage a man to make more money? He's currently making $75K, but his master's degree and potential. You can't do anything like that except for go drive through the nice neighborhood with houses that he is right outside of his price range. Take him to the lifestyle you want. and make him want it. Don't encourage him, make him want it. You see, there's a difference. You can't push someone to do something or have motivation or ambition. They have to build it within. So you take him, oh, let's go look at houses. Let's go look at nice cars. Let's go test drive a car. Let's go test drive a car. Just for fun. Just for fun. Girl, take him to the nice neighborhood that he can't afford. Walk through the house. You're going to figure it out. You're going to be at home working some numbers on some papers, talking about, oh, if I do this, if I save this much, if I apply for this job, maybe I can work 2 jobs. Maybe I can apply for a position that management instead, just take on a few more responsibilities. Maybe I can do some online training at night after I get off work so that I can get this and this and that so I can upgrade. And now I can apply for this type of job that pays me 6 figures. Let him want it, but let him go taste it first. You can't do nothing. Don't even encourage him to make more money. Just say, let's go look at those big houses just for fun. I don't know. I always want to see what the inside looks like. Act stupid and dumb. Okay? Then go walk through it. Go let him see the good life and then come back home, and sooner or later he's gonna start making his budgets and his plans and his, maybe I could do this, or maybe I could do that. Sometimes walking through those giant houses gives you ideas too. I remember we were thinking about moving before the pandemic hit. We were looking at some nice houses. And when you look through someone's house, that's still like if they live there, you can kind of see what they do, how they make their money. Thank you, Tia Love, Sprinkle Sprinkle. What to do when sugar daddy wants a serious relationship, but you don't lie? Tell him he in one, but don't you really be in one with him? You can act serious every time you're around him. You can call him baby, honey. You the only one. You gotta go visit my mom, my aunt, my sister, my cousin. I'll be back over there in a couple of days. Make it true for him. My daughter Sasha has me watching these anime series, and these crazy anime series. Oh my god, I'm like borderline illegal. They doing up here. There's like this one she was watching. I'm like, it's about a teenage host club for boys. And basically, Misha goes to have these attractive guys flirt with him and take pictures with them. And the pictures cost money. It's like a club they go to. It's like a hostess lounge, but for guys. Yeah. Oron Host Club. There you go. Oron Host Club. Yeah. That's it. With the twins. I watched that and I'm like, I like them twins though. The twins are sinister. So, but it's crazy. There's a trans in there. I'm like, this is like my YouTube channel. What the heck? Hold on. I'm like, hold on. Hold on, twins. That one that's old but act young, carry that little rabbit teddy bear thing around. That's the stupid dumb chick, but it's in guy form, the one that plays innocent and dumb. Then there's the mysterious one. And then the narcissist one, the blonde dude. I don't know their names. I just know Hikaru. I know Hikaru. That's the only one I know. Sasha knows all their names. She over there speaking Japanese. I'm like, what, Sasha? That's such and such, and such and such. Anyway, anime will have you like, huh? Sure, my boss wants me to do him a massage at a good fee. Should I do it? A massage. Girl, make sure you get the gluteus maximus. Okay, when you're doing the massage, make sure you make some noise. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of work. And you hit push on them glue, you get push through. Remind him what else could be going on for the right price. Okay. Thank you, Kismet Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you. Can you share any tips on leveling up your femininity and inspiring masculinity from your man when you're already married and have made some mistakes by unknowingly being like, well, okay, you can switch it up. Just switch it up gradually. If you change overnight, you're going to think something wrong. So every day add one thing. It could be a different hairstyle, wearing your makeup different, choosing more feminine clothes or colors to wear, maybe doing like lighting some scented candles or some stuff around the house like I be doing. Look. We're gonna have some Yankee Candle fragrance today, Simply Sweet Pea. Make the house smell good. Get you some new sleeping wear, something satin or cute. Wear your jewelry and your makeup and your earrings. Still, after you put on like your lounge clothes or your like satin pajamas, just don't like undo everything until right before bed. Keep your fabulousness on a little bit longer. It kind of gives a little extra to it, Maybe watch some romantic movies together where there is a huge masculine and feminine role play going on in the movie so that you can show him what masculinity looks like in movie form. Turn them Hallmark movies on. Well, it's Hallmark movie time. Your Hallmark movie time. If you drink, would you make it a habit to like pour a glass of wine before you watch the Hallmark movies? Okay, no liquor. Do like a nice wine spritzer or whatever y'all be drinking. Chardonnay, some rosé. But set the ambiance in the home. Your home is your lair. Okay? Your home is your lair. So set your ambiance. I have a whole video on setting the ambiance. Get you some candles, some scents, make the lights dimmer or turn them off. Get you some wine, put that Hallmark movie on, put you some silk, some satin, make everything a big, not a big deal, but like an event. So watching a Hallmark movie becomes an event versus flopping on the couch and watching TV. You have on your silk, you got your glass of wine or juice, whatever, you got the candles going. It smells good, it's close to evening and the sun has set. And now, you're cuddled up in a pink satin pajama set or nightie or whatever. You got your glass of wine, got the candles going. And all of a sudden you see this man chopping wood in a small town and this lady getting off a train or out of a taxi with a suitcase, because y'all know that's every Hallmark movie ever. Big city girl come to small town, find man chopping wood. They make catty jokes. Sometimes they don't like each other at first. They end up together, and she end up on that phone call at the end of the movie talking about, I think I'm gonna stay here. But she leave first and then come back to find the man all brokenhearted, and then they live happily ever after. Of every Hallmark movie ever. But what I do like about those Hallmark movies is that they show true masculine and feminine in those movies. So, okay. Okay. Is it possible to have like a feminine crisis after being a pygmy too long? A feminine crisis? Um, I have never heard of a feminine crisis, baby, but tell me about it. That sounds like a good book. What about genuine, intimate relationships, Shira? Do you believe it's possible? Yeah, when the right lies are told and the right lies are believed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When the right lies are told and the right lies are believed, yes, it is possible. I'm just being honest. Um, I don't know what a feminine crisis is. I'm waiting to get that definition. In your opinion, is Beyonce feminine or masculine? Hmm. She has both qualities, and she knows how to bring them out when she needs them. You know. Hmm. You said there are genuine relationships, no lies necessary. Of course, there are. Very rare. They're not always permanent, and sometimes things change. So you can be happy for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and all of a sudden, middle life crisis kicks in, or feminine crisis kick in. Whatever. Some of y'all be having them feminine crisis, and them dusties think they in a good, intimate relationship where everything is perfect, but then that feminine crisis hit, and they find SheRaSeven, and poof, there goes their dream. So think about it. Whoever is having the dream or the intimate relationship definition, a Dusty could think he's in a perfect relationship because Pygmy Misha's paying all the bills and he get to stay home and play, video games. That could be his paradise. And then when she go through a feminine crisis, it's all over. He had a good old 10 years on that couch. His dent is perfect in it. You know, kids calling him mama. But his bubble was burst when Pygmy should level up. I don't know. So they are possible, but are they lasting? I don't know. A popular male channel tells Black women no wigs, no fake lashes, that a man wants to see what he is getting. Thoughts? Well, then tell him to bring his bank statement on the first date. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I bring my no wig. Look, I don't have no wig on or no lashes, but I ain't on no date. I didn't wear lashes or wigs when I met James because they weren't popular. When I was younger, nobody hardly wore that stuff. But since it's popular, it's part of pop culture. It's part of, you know, um, the daily life of most people. Mhm. I don't think it's a big deal. Thank you to us, Sprinkle Sprinkle. What do you think about Scorpio men? I don't date water signs. Too emotional. Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm a water sign myself, so I need some fire or some earth. But anyway, I say bring his bank statement, his portfolio, whatever, his stock option, stock market. Tell him to bring all that too in a little folder briefcase. Okay, I'd rather know that. I'll come in a bald cap and you show me your bank statement. That's why I said I could never really be on one of those back and forth type videos with a grown man because I will destroy a grown man and I'm feminine and I don't compete with men because y'all see what I do with troll. Imagine a grown man who got a platform. I don't want to mess him up to his own audience. Okay. How am I gonna go? How is it gonna be a debate? But there ain't no debate because I've been won already. You can't debate me. I won't even do it. That's like too many people take them seriously. Are y'all talking to each other? Okay, so yeah. Anyway, your identity is your femininity. Your identity is your femininity. It's like, you know how everyone has a different personality? Well, everyone has a different femininity. Everyone's femininity is different than the next woman. You may be extra feminine here, while another woman is extra feminine here. But that is where your true strength and seduction lie, in your femininity. Not in your career, not in your vocabulary, not in the degrees hanging on your wall, not in your ability to cook a good meal or wash clothes or clean a house. Those things are just domestic chores. They have nothing to do with femininity. Okay? So you have to also separate certain things. So, I mean, they're more feminine chores. I'll just say that they are the more feminine chores. They are the more feminine chores, but they do not make you feminine. That's what I'm saying. They don't make you feminine. In fact, I've seen more masculine women who can cook, clean, and do laundry than I've seen feminine women. So, don't try to connect your femininity to cooking or cleaning. Okay. Connect it to this: how you move, talk, walk, smell, act, react. Mm-hmm. Do y'all remember that show, Married with Children? This is a bad example, but it's the truth. Do y'all remember Peg Bundy? Now she's not the ideal leveled up woman. But do you see what she did? She was dressed every day, whether it was trashy or not. She had an outfit on, that lipstick, that hair did, the nails done. I do this, I ain't got to cook or clean. I'll go and work. Um, I would say that she had the right idea about not connecting her femininity to domestic housework. Okay. She messed up everything. Okay. But she didn't go to work. And I went to work. She didn't cook or clean either. Okay. Your favorite leveled up woman is Morticia Adams. Not beautiful, but so sexy and feminine and adored by her husband. Oh, yeah. I mean, you walk around a house in a long dress and long nails and makeup every day. You're not going to be doing no dishes either or cooking either. Al was a dusty, but he was a dusty with a job with a wife that didn't work. He was a middle class dusty. Okay, but do y'all remember the neighbors? Marcy, she was the barber, the builder. Steve, Steve said I had enough. He left her, and then she had to go get the pretty boy and take care of him and be the man. And they made fun of her for that. Like Steve was out of there. He's like, I'm out. Hmm. She sat and ate bonbons all day on the couch and watched soap operas. Marcy is Barbara Builder. Yeah, I feel like she's more masculine, but it's beautiful masculine. It works for her. Oh, you talking about Beyonce? Um, there is this Nigerian show. The man was expecting his meal every day, and his wife made it clear: no cooking, no cleaning. Exactly. Now, I think a lot of people wonder, like, especially in different cultures. In different cultures, women raise their children different. So I'll talk about that. In different cultures, it's like, oh, you got to cook, you got to clean. That's what you do, you woman. That's what a wife do. No, you can like, I guess in some cultures that's how it is, but in our culture, we make our culture. We make our culture. Every generation, we do what we want to do. Period. So if this generation don't want to cook and clean, or if we don't want to go to the grocery store, we try to make everything easier for ourselves. Either we'll hire someone, or make the husband cook if they want it, or teach the kids how to make stuff so you don't have to be in the kitchen all day every day. Because that's the only reason I teach my kids how to cook, so I don't have to do it. Look, pay attention. When I'm in there, I'm like, come here, Layla, come here, Sasha. Look, pay attention. That's what you gotta do. I ain't gonna be doing this all the time. Here you go. Learn. If you want something to eat, there go to the kitchen. Bye. That's how you free up your time. You stop being everyone else's slave. Teach them how to do it, and tell them you know how to do it. You ain't got no excuse. Bye. Make me some too. Um. So free up yourself. Free yourself. Something you got young kids, they know how to cook, push a button down on a toaster. Sasha and Layla over here making gourmet meals. They get hungry, they go make their own food. Sasha came in there, y'all saw, I think I posted on Instagram, with 2 waffles, some strawberries cut up on it with some whipped cream. Toaster and the whipped cream bottle. That's it. and some strawberries. They made it look right. So Layla, she knows how to season up some sauce, some marinara. You know, they know how to make all their favorite snack foods, all their favorite foods. So they don't need me to go in there and cook nothing for them. Okay. I only teach my kids to cook for themselves because I need my own time too, baby. I'm not nobody's maid or slave. I don't get paid to cook. So I teach. It costs more to pay someone to teach them to cook than to pay them to cook. And I get paid for neither one of them. So they're lucky. They got taught how to cook so that they can cook for themselves. But most of the time we order DoorDash. Um, but I'm just saying, if more parents did that, they'd have more time. Mm-hmm. And plus, it allows the children to have fun, learn something new, and clean up their own mess, and you ain't got to do dishes. Sometimes they'll think they're so good, they'll cook for you. Right. Mm-hmm. They don't eat what you cook anyways, right? That's why I teach them how to cook what they want, because everybody always wants something different. Oh, I don't want that tonight. Oh, I want this instead. Well, go in there and make it. Bye. Thank you too, Sprinkle Sprinkle. What makes a man want to marry a woman he's dating? When he feels like his mom will like her, his family will like her, she will represent him, and it's the type of woman that he's always seen himself marrying. That's what'll get you going. You got to be his type, his mama type, his family's type. If he's not close with his family, just got to be his type, and his friends gotta approve of you. You have to be slightly out of his league. Got to be out of his league, of course, to make it easier to get that ring. So, if he's proud to take you out in public and tell everybody, this is my wife, that'll get you the ring quick. So, he's proud of you. Do you represent him? Do you make him look more successful, or do you represent him the right way? Meaning, is he proud of you? So, are you someone that he can come home to every day happily? Do you nag all the time, or do you make him happy? Is he rushing home or avoiding coming home? Those things factor in. So every time you're in a relationship, you have to keep those things in mind. How to Marry the Rich by Jeannie Snells is a kind of outdated, but it's really useful. Oh yeah, I think I have that ebook in my Level Up group in the PDF section of the group. Y'all, yeah, Shira has a video on that question too. What question? Don't cook for me and it doesn't pay your bills, right? Mm-hmm. You can hire me for my private chef skills by the hour. Mm-hmm. Is my hair a blowout? Girl, if that's what you call walking around in the humidity all day. I went to the store, got Layla her cake. I got her some balloons. I got her some snacks, and it was humid and hot outside. And this is just what happened. That's another reason I really would like wigs, because most wigs don't, you know, frizz. Okay, so you're 23. Happy birthday. You're welcome. You're, I hope you never end up with a dusty, and I hope you've been watching and learning. And yes, happy birthday, girl. I know you've been avoiding them dusties, huh? Mm, I remember your old videos when you had curly locks. Yeah, my hair's still curly. I just don't wear it curly that much. Mm. hmm It still looks beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I went on a high value man channel. He gave me a above average rating, but told me I was beautiful. What is your take? Why do men want to lower a woman's self esteem? I went on a high value man channel. He gave me a above average rating, but told me I was beautiful. Let me see your picture. Ooh, there's a lot of colors up in that picture. Yeah, you look good, girl. Why do they try to lower your self esteem? So they have a easier chance with you. Dude. I mean, you probably look too good for them. They're probably like, well, she looks so good. She knows she can have me or anybody else, and so I have to pretend like she's just only above average, so that I don't look like I'm drooling over her or that she's special. But really, she doesn't need my advice. She's down here trolling me. She could go out and get any man. You know, it's the same time. It's the same thing as when some ladies come on here and say, "I have a sugar daddy, and he only gave me $8,000 this month." But what should I do? It's kind of like you're trolling them because you know you already look good, baby. You don't need a man's approval, and you just need their wallet, baby. That's the approval. Seeking validation from uh, those guys that consider themselves high value or whatever, is lowering your own value, sweetie. It just is. So never do that again. If you know, you don't have to ask. Okay? If you know already, you ain't got to ask. You just know. Don't even waste your time. I'm not finna ask nobody because I know I look good. Baby. I might not look as good as I look normally, but I ain't asking them, what do you rate me? Like, depending on what day is, what you gonna get. Today I might not make it on a high scale, but yesterday, the day before, a couple days over, 2 days back, you know, I approve of myself. I am a high value woman, and I am way above average. I don't need validation from any man. Just give me your money. That's my validation. Cha-ching. That's right. Only you can put the value on you. Only you can put the value on you. So, men, if you ask a man and they give you the answer you don't like, that means you are seeking validation. Lesson learned. I'm gonna tell him. I ain't gonna ask him. Look, hi, high value man, sir. What rating would you give me? Wait, never mind. I already rated myself. I'm the best. I look good. I know I know I can pull whoever I want to pull because I got this game and I look good. Don't need your validation, sir. Okay. Um, it does feel good to get compliments and to be told your value, but what if it's not what you think it is? What if someone's value of you is not the same as the value of yourself, and now you've accepted their value and not your own value? When you could have been accepting your own value first so they could accept your value. And now you're walking around with a lower value because you asked someone else your value. When you set the price, you set the bar, you set the amount of value that you have by not having to ask. You know, that's like you going into the grocery store and walking around. That's like the grocery store asking you how much you want to pay for this instead of putting a price on the thing. You get up to the counter and they go, Blake, how much do you want to pay for this? Well, what is that, bread? $1? Ma'am, it's $2. Then why did you ask me? Just to see how much you think it's worth. All right, so. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Well, no, I promised I wasn't gonna do it, but you should never ask a man to rate you because you don't know if that man's straight, bi, gay, want to be you. So you can't ask no man to rate you. Girl, rate yourself. Women with low self. Okay. Men only use the ammunition you give. That's right. Circle back to talking too much. Exactly. I'd be like, not even my husband, because I'm priceless. There, you can't put a number on me because tomorrow I could be a 10, 11, 12, 13. You can't put it. You can't limit me with a number or a rating. And that's what we have to realize. We don't need ratings. Because we're priceless. I was working. Oh, you were wondering if that dude. Oh, y'all talk about some. Yo, I don't really watch male YouTubers. They can't teach me nothing, but how to see from their perspective. That's it. And once I can see from their perspective, that's pretty much all you really need to know is how they see you. That's it. How men see women is all you can really get from them. You can't get any advice. You can't get certain things that you can get from a woman. They don't have the same game as women. Okay, men's brains operate totally different than a woman's brain. Okay, they could never come up with my master plan. Okay, not even if they had paper, pens, in 2 weeks, they couldn't come up what I come up with off the top of my head in 2 minutes. Okay, because I'm a woman. I have kids. I have a husband. I've worked before. I have been trolled. I have talked to several women and helped them out of their problems. I have, watched and witnessed other people go through things. I multitask. I observe. I learn from other people's mistakes. I'm creative. I know how to flip stuff to my favor. So, anybody who is giving you, ratings or limits is holding you back. Anybody who is giving you ratings or limits and not pushing you to the next level is holding you back, because it's just furthering your victim mentality, your abuse that you've been getting for who knows how long from other people, and also lowering your self-esteem each time you hear them talk about someone that reminds you of yourself. If they're not giving you the solution, then why are you listening? You know, if you're not getting the solution, if you ain't taking notes about the solution and what your master plan is and how you're gonna get this money, then what are you doing wasting time over it? Why are you wasting your time? There is no solution over there. All you're gonna get is their perspective. And once you get that, it's pretty much gonna stay the same. That's when you gotta go get the solutions. The solutions lead to the bag. That's right. And you know, a lot of those guys say, "Oh, I agree with some of the stuff, but not everything." You know, there is no, there's always room. There's always room to change. There's always people that will do something a little different, will have better game than the next chick, because they forget about the game. Most of the men forget about the game. They only focus on the looks. And if a man wants you based on how you look, they forget about this game. And the game is why they get got. And that's why, like I said, 2 weeks versus 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. My advice to men is to get their money up and advise other men to do this. So accordingly, exactly. And okay, so once you get your money up, you shouldn't hold it over someone's head. Like, if you want a man with money, you gotta be perfect. You gotta do this, and that. You ain't got to say that if you a man with money. You ain't got to say that. Period. Okay? Those are the men who just got barely over 5 figures. They just made it like 2 months ago. They were like, "Oh, I made 6 figures." Now I'm gonna start telling people about themselves. You know, this is like, let me tell y'all. If you want a high value man, which I am not, because I wouldn't call myself a high value man if I was a high value man. If you want a high value man, you got to do A, B, C, and D. But he don't give you no game. If you want a high value man, I don't have any examples of those, but if you want one, you know, if you know how to get a high value man as a man, do you have a high value man? Some questions I need. No, I don't know. If you know how to attract a high value man, good for you, baby. Mm-hmm. This is how you attract a high value man. Okay. Did y'all read it? I'm gonna hold it up a little bit longer. Well, this ain't a wig, but this is my real hair. But Okay? And all that equals up to what? Okay? It ain't rocket science. That's how you bring them in. To keep them, this is what you gotta do. Do my feet. Okay? That's it. Any questions? That's how simple it pretty much is. Now, what you say in those lies, yeah, that's the complicated part. That's why you need the notebook. The Notebook. Y'all know that movie, The Notebook? Well, I'm gonna make another movie. It's gonna be called The Notebook. Where it's gonna be about this game. Notebook of game. Laugh at all his stupid jokes that aren't funny. Ask him to teach you something. Oh. Ask him for help. Tell him he's so strong. He's so smart. He's a breath of fresh air. You've never met anyone like him before. Look into his eyes like an anime character. Game over. Massage his ego, right? The art of gassing up. Thank you, Serenity. I want the best of both worlds. I want woman and remain mistress. Advice on balancing the two. I want women and remain mistress. You want women and remain. You want women and remain mistress. I don't thank you for the donation, but I'm trying to figure out what that means. Oh, you want? Oh, you buy? What? Then have a schedule. Oh, but you do dominatrix. You want to be a woman and dominatrix? Then lie as usual. Oh, I'm going to work. Oh, where do you work? Oh, at the library. I'll be back. Get your mistress bag out your trunk and go do your job. I don't know. Remember what I told you? Okay. Oh, where do you work? At the animal shelter. I work at the hospital, the animal shelter, the library. What's that bag of weird stuff in your trunk? Oh, that was my costume last year for Halloween. I just never took it out of my trunk. What were you for Halloween? Maleficent? Anyway, But you love women, and the women I attract are not on game, and I can't force them. Force them to do what? I'm confused. Thank you, Lily. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your advice landed me my best catch yet. Thank you, girl. Get your money, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Got a catch. I'm glad. I'm glad y'all are getting them bags over there. I don't like y'all can't ask me about no how to get a woman because I don't know. I am a woman. I know how to get myself money. Okay, spend some money. That's all I can tell you. Some money. Get you some money. Take a shopping. Period. Take out to eat. Take a shopping. Give them your credit card. I don't know. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yes, women love money, girl. Get that money. Someone won't even be gay, but if you give them the money, they'll, they'll try it. They'll experiment with it. With the right one. I've noticed, like, I'll say maybe like years ago, there was like a big surge in women dating women like publicly and just like proud and stuff because the women was giving them money. Then they go right back to their dusty or right to another dude because they weren't about, most of them were just about the money. So women like money, period. You want a woman, get some money. My sugar daddy are older but still handsome. Y'all be frolicking with tree monsters. I can't. Tree monsters. Girl, them tree monsters are paid. Talking about tree monster ain't going nowhere but to the bank to get you some more money. Okay? The tree monster will be there through thick and thin. She called him a tree monster. Okay. That tree monster. That tree monster will have you on his will, last testament, deed, insurance policy, whatever. So I am Groot. Okay. He'll take parts on the Wizard of Oz, throwing apples at people. Get that check too. Okay. Okay. Why do you say getting ugly, man? Oh, because I'm lazy. Pretty much. I'm very lazy. Y'all see, I have to teach my kids how to cook, so I ain't got to do it. I like free time. I like being relaxed. I like to know that, things are going to be okay. I like knowing that I don't have to get up and do anything. So I'm a Pisces. And that means I'm like the water. I take the path of least resistance. And so for many women, you know, they find me because they keep getting into these relationships that aren't doing anything for them. And there's a pattern. They keep chasing men or going after men or making the man the prize when they are supposed to be the prize. And the prize is usually shiny, pretty, and everybody wants it. Okay? So if you're a woman and you are not the prize in the relationship, but the man is, then he's shiny and everyone's going to want him. And you're going to be up all night with bloodshot eyes, wondering where he's at because he's not answering his phone. Is he out with another chick? Oh my gosh, is somebody better than me? Is he going to replace me? He can do 10 times better than me. you're gonna be chasing after him, you know. Mhm. And it's like then you become more masculine. And if you're beauty and you got the beast, we already know who the princess is, baby. We ain't got to guess. Till the gold is time. Da, 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 da. Didn't y'all like the beast better than before after he turned to the prince? Nobody wants that prince. We want the beast. That beast was on. Anything you want, Bill. You want my library? It's yours. The castle is yours. Because you love me because I'm a beast. So I love you even more. You can have it all. No one remember what that prince looked like. That's right. So, like, yeah. With no woman trying to steal the beast away. He wouldn't cheat no Bill. Mm-hmm. What? what? What things are good to discuss so to avoid talking about on the first date? Don't talk about religion or politics, of course, never. Just ask him about his day. Let him talk. Let him do most of the talking. Then keep asking him questions like, oh, really? That's so cool. That's so interesting. What was your last vacation? Ask him about stuff you want to be doing with him. Travel. What's his favorite restaurant, food, where he last traveled, where he wants to go next. Nothing stupid and boring. Thank you, Nidra. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey, girl, what can I purchase? Ooh, I don't know, girl. I forgot the name. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Just Google it. I don't know. Just Google food. Like y'all can't be asking me top off my head because I don't have like links in my head. But thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I appreciate that. Just Google it online. I always see it on Instagram floating around. Okay. Can you do a video on the order we should apply the art of seduction? No, there is no order. It's when it's needed, baby. You be the judge of that. If you're a true seductress, you be the judge of that. You know, there is no order. There's only use it when you need it, how you need it, when it's needed the most. You'll know. Pay attention. Pay attention to the mental aspect of it. Dumped your beast because he bought me a Honda, but bought his mama Lincoln to match his own. Ew. Girl, he bought you a Honda and bought his mama a Lincoln. Was he your husband though? Mm-hmm. Well, maybe if he was the wife, he would have got a Lincoln too. The Lincoln's only for the family. The mafia cars gotta be in the family. The Honda is for the help, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know that I'm a siren, but in the seductive process, part 2, I'm not sure about the okay. Throw all that out the window. When do you need it? That's when you use it. Okay? Stop trying to follow stuff, everything to a T. That's why people mess up. They think it's a right way. There is no right way. Just follow as you need it. You know what I'm saying? When it's needed, pull it out. Okay? When you need some more lipstick, put it on. You know how people do their makeup in different order. Do you do your eyebrows first? Do you do your foundation first? Do you do your contouring? Do you do your concealer first? It don't matter. Use it when you want to use it and how you need to use it. Okay? I think it's because most women are going, if I gave you the correct order, not the correct order, because there is no correct order. If I gave you an order and you followed the order that I gave you and the situation was totally wrong for that particular order, then you mess yourself up. So you need to be the judge of it. You need to be the judge of it. You have to really know the game. You gotta really just pay attention and know what is needed. How about if he brings up a religion on a first date? What should you act like? You haven't traveled a lot already, even though you have religion. Just like I'm very open-minded. I always say you're very open-minded. That means whatever, dude. I'm very open-minded. If they start to get super religious on you, oh, I've always wanted to learn more about religion. Ask dumb questions, girl, but don't ask questions that challenge his religion. Just be like, oh yes, I've always thought that such and such was a beautiful religion. Just compliment it, girl. Don't get into it. Just compliment it. Try to change the subject. If they invite you to a meeting or a cult where you got to wear a certain outfit, run, baby, run. How to lie and hide them well. I'm a bad liar. Practice lying. Practice make perfect, baby. Lie to random people you don't know. They don't know you lying to them. Lie to the lady at the grocery store. Excuse me, ma'am. You look so beautiful today. You know she got look crazy. But it'll make her day happy. Lie to the lady behind you in the grocery store. Oh, I'm going to meet my fiance. Yes, we're having a picnic outside today. Yes, I'm just picking up a few items. I think he's going to propose. Oh, really? That's so nice. I wish you the best of luck. Lie to everybody, girl. Lie to random people until you're good at it. And then when you get to him, it's going to be like water. And they lie to y'all every day on TV, but y'all still tune in. Oh, but I can't take part in it. But I'm going to watch it every day. And believe it and repeat it so you lie too. So, and it's harmless. I think I have that quote in my The Wisdom of SheRaSeven book that you can get on Amazon. I said, lying is not, something like that. Lying is not bad. Lying equals strategy. Lying equals strategy. If it's part of your strategy for the greater good, then who cares? Mm-hmm. You lie in interviews when you try to get a job? Yes. You lie to your mama when she asked you where you were or what you were doing? Yes. Oh, but I can't lie to this strange man who just wants to get in my pants, but I'm gonna lie to my mama. I'm going to be picky and choosy about my morals, but meanwhile, I'm going to lie to my mother. Thank you, Grace Jones. Sprinkle, 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 girl. Nice catching you live. Just show some love. Thank you, girl. Okay, so yeah, some of y'all out here, well, I can't do that. I feel guilty, but you lie to your mama every day. Lie to your kids, lie to your mother. But you're over here. I can't lie to this strange man. Why? Right. Okay, Crusader is back with his limited vocabulary. Okay, hey, Kate Crusader, you back? Sprinkle. Did you just get off work? What time is it? Ooh, I didn't know it's this late. Should you tell him you already traveled a lot or you think you don't need him? Just tell him you always wanted to go to these places. I've always wanted to go to the name like 2 nice places that's not super impressive, but then tell him where you want to go. Let him tell you about where he been and just sit and listen. Oh, I want to go there one day. Okay. You surely don't have a large vocabulary. I sure don't. I don't have a large vocabulary at all. You're correct. You you don't have a large bank account. So guess what? We even. Y'all like olive oil bun? The hat on the back of my neck. I'm gonna put this up in a bun. Put this up in a bun. Y'all hot. So you're going to Harry Winston's today, and I'm really excited about it. Thank you for all your advice. You are the good girl. You better send me some earrings or something. Sprinkle. Girl, get me some Harry Winston while you up in there. No, congratulations. You got something nice. Post it on Instagram. Sprinkle. Yo, it's silly. How should we dress classy if we are thick? What do you mean thick? Are you saying thick people can't dress classy? Or are you asking different clothing? Go find some thick women on TV who dressed classy. Like, go to Pinterest and put classy outfits for thick women and see what comes up. Let me see what comes up. Let's just see what comes up. Classy outfits for thick women. Okay. This came up. Thick. This came up. She don't look thick though. She looks skinny. But I can see that outfit working. This popped up. That's kind of cute. I wear that. Y'all need Pinterest. I wouldn't wear that though. I wouldn't wear it. Some of this stuff ugly ain't lying. Is this? I don't really think this is thick, but she got curves. Let me see. Mm-mm. You be lying. This kind of cute, like for fall. You see it's slim, thick. But this is cute for fall. Like the monochromatic. Ooh. It's kind of cute. How thick is thick? This is kind of cute, but like I really wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't wear that. But like she's trying to be fashion forward. I'm getting some outfit out there. Oh, I have this dress in pink. This cute. I got this one in pink. I have yet to wear it. These look like some Beyonce video outfits. Anyway, so Pinterest is your friend. This is kind of cute, like for summer. Okay. So I'll wear that. Shoot, I got that dress right there. Okay. Yeah, I saw some of my outfits up in there. Is it bad idea to have all my dates pick me up from my house and see where I live? Probably. This ain't 1950. Sure, let the human traffickers know where you live. I don't know, girl. I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't that desperate. You gonna meet me on the corner. We're gonna meet at the place. Something. But I'm not getting ready to tell you where I live. If you trust them, if you know them already, but if they're just random new people, I'm not doing that. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Men stay mad. Even a 400-pound woman can get a man to spend on her. I have seen. Have you seen my 600-pound life? I have seen it. And Layla, Sasha, and I watched that show, and we like, what she be doing to him to make him get up and go get nachos every day, bathe her, put lotion on her booty, on her back, and he just sitting there, and she yelling at him too, and he just sitting. I know what it is. It's that check, that disability check. And you don't know about that disability check that you get, girl. I'm just saying, they get disability checks, and she's gonna get paid from that show. So I'm gonna be on TV. She's probably like, I'm finna be on TV. You better act right. You want to come with me? I told y'all, you know, you better squirrel in between these fat rolls. You want to get on the show with some of this money. Okay. And even the ones that don't make it on the show, they still get that disability. So I rarely see very successful men taking care of those type of women unless they've been married for years and she gained weight on his clock and he can't afford to divorce her. Something like that. Hmm. Okay. They ate so much that they're disabled. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. They get that check. They can't work and they're bedridden. It's like a handicap. Hmm. With all of this corona, I feel like my only hope of freestyle is a grocery store. Yep. Every last one of you are fakes. But Cape Crusader is a real man on SheRaSeven channel at 1:35 in the morning, calling somebody fake. He must have ran out of lotion. Come here, Cape Crusader. I got something for you. Come here. Come on. Come get your son. Come on. I think this is Strawberry Fields by Bath and Body Works. If you would like some, you know, woke up mad and out of lotion. I think if you download the app DoorDash, CVS also delivers. Okay. Or you can go get you some cooking oil out the kitchen. All right. You mad everybody in here fake, but goes to Pornhub and be like, everybody in there fake too. I hate fake. Except for certain things. I don't know, like you like fake, don't you? I remember back in the day on Facebook, and all those dudes used to be like, "Oh, I hate fake. You wear your natural hair. You don't need all of that. Don't wear no makeup." But then you could see, you know how, remember, you could see who your friends liked, like what pictures they liked. Or if they have a Pinterest account, you can see what Pinterest pictures they saved or liked because it was connected to their Facebook. Well, guess what? Those type of dudes were liking the very type of women that they said that they did not like. Okay? So whenever men come in here and cry about fake this, fake that, that's because they can't get fake. They can't afford fake. Fake costs money. Fake is extra. Okay? You can afford real. Everybody can afford real. They was born with it. Okay? But fake costs extra. So you can't afford fake. That's why you don't like fake, because fake costs extra. Fake means you got to get up and go earn more money. Fake means you got to work extra to be seen in public with me with my fake stuff on. Okay? Because Bonetta and Pick Misha down there, real as possible, even in bonnets, walking through Walmart and house slippers, being super real. But you ain't over there chasing them. Okay? So we already see through that psychology. We know you just can't afford fake. So you act like you don't like it. Just like, somebody drive a nice car and you in the car with your dusty and you turn your head and look, he got a nice car and you're dusty in his regular dusty car. And he said, I don't really like those cars. I like the Ferrari better than the Lamborghini. The Ferrari is faster. I don't know. I would never drive that car, like, because you can't. How you going, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. No. Because you can't afford it. You'd like it if it was free. If you could afford it. So, you like fake. Let's correct your sentence. Everyone in here, I cannot afford. There you go. Instead of I hate fake, we're going to change your words into positive words. At the moment, everyone in here is out of my budget. But I'm working on it. Okay, Crusader? Practice your positive words. At the moment, everyone in here is fake. That's not nice. You can say, at the moment, all the leveled up ladies in here are out of my range, but I'm working on it. Ladies. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's all you gotta say. We know we can read between the lines. I wonder, are the gold digging men people their age don't think? Probably. Yes, fake is a compliment these days. You're fake. Why, thank you. That was the aim. Sure, you are not fake. You fake it sometimes, but you ain't fake. I know, but I could be fake. I could be real. whatever. Normal people are sleeping at this time. Okay. So you saying you ain't normal? Thank you, Evalor. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm leveling up my life with haute couture makeup, vacuum butt therapy. Vacuum butt therapy. New wigs and new mindset. Thank you, Shira, for your more. I need to know about this vacuum butt therapy. Is that to get the dimples out your booty? Or does it make your booty stand up? Like, what does it do? Y'all gotta tell me. Y'all know I don't know about these things. Get the dimples out of your booty? Okay. I wonder if that's what Megan Thee Stallion be using. He said, I need that. See, I learned something new today. Why, thank you. Can you just get a regular vacuum, and put it on your booty? Try that at home first, girl. Save your money, girl. Get you one of them super vacuums with the little suction and go like this. Okay? And if it don't work, then go get that done. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I don't know if that's gonna cause some type of artery problem. Don't listen to me. I'm joking. If y'all try to end up dead, don't blame me. I am sorry. Just kidding. Disclaimer. Everybody gonna go try it right now. Watch. Okay. Use oil. Somebody said he likes cellulite. Don't give them Ben no idea what that vacuum. Don't do it. I'm doing too much tonight. I need to stop on my head. Y'all are silly. You said I might be on to something though. I wished I had cellulite on my booty. That means there would be fat on it. Anybody in Greensboro know where a good place to free time? Signs that he cheat and won't spend money on you. That sprinkle sprinkle. If he tells you the last girl that he was with used him for money, that's sign number one. Ain't it? That's the first red flag. If he tells you about another woman who used him for his money, that's red flag number one. That means get up and walk. Or that's last date. First date is last date. Women get big booties because of other women. We love y'all for y'all. Oh, that's so sweet, David. Yeah, I noticed that booty trend picked up because women like to look like other women. That's true. But it's always going to be some trend that's going around. Remember in the 90s, it was giant boobs and skinny waist and no booty. Now it's giant booty and skinny waist. So, the trends will come and go. You remember the giant lips? Y'all, that's why I have to draw on my eyebrows today from following that. Shave your eyebrow off trend and draw one line. Because I had eyebrows. I was like, oh, I'm going to follow trend. So be careful if you don't like, you can buy the fake butt pads and take them right on out. Where's Sasha? Sasha, no, she's probably upstairs. I bought them a little video game thing. I bought them on the old Nintendos. Y'all remember the Nintendos from the 90s? You know how they sell the little miniature ones with like 600 games in it and the ball? I bought them one of those and they're up there playing it. And Sasha's drawing. She draws too. And plus they got Disney Plus now, so they probably watching that too. What's your best advice on how to outwit a backhanded compliment? Well, it depends on what the compliment is. That's backhanded. I usually like to insert the mother thing, or like if they say something about something like, "Oh, that reminds me, how's your mom doing?" Something like that, I always throw the mama up in there, girl. Ooh, oh my God, I hate women that do this, and that. They're just so, really? That reminds me. By the way, how your mom doing? I was thinking about her the other day. If you don't know their mother, then you need to say something like, "Oh yeah, well," if they say something like, "Oh, you're always dressed up, you must do this and do that," and yeah, it's hard being me. That means you can't be me. You can't be me. I changed the words to the Tupac song. Yeah, it's hard being me. Period. You be scared to hurt feelings. You're not hurting feelings if you're talking about yourself. All you said was, "It's hard being me." Oh, by the way, how's your mother? One has nothing to do with the other unless they make it have to do with the other. See, it's a choice. Oh, I didn't mean your mother. I was just thinking about her. What do you mean men try to be the lady? When a man think he the prize and try to get the woman to chase? That's what I mean. Should you lie about being a law student? Yes. Tell him that you are not a law student. Period. You're going to school for interior design or cosmetology. There you go. Please help. Old men get up from their seats and whiff of stank come out. How do I deal with that? y'all, she must be new here. Y'all tell about the remedy. I'm gonna type it in for you. That's that. Look, is that his depends? He needs to change his depends or something. Hold on. There you go. That's the prescription. You can get that at CVS over the counter. He ain't gonna know if that's you or him because he probably got on Bengay too up under there. Okay. Should you lie about getting a master's? Yes, lie and say that you are in school for cosmetology, interior design, makeup artistry, something. Okay. When a guy smells my Taurus moon can't handle what the heck? Why did you leave? Why didn't you call me back? My Taurus moon couldn't handle it. What? What you over there doing? Okay. Trying to tell y'all. Get the travel size or the baby size. Vicks Vapor Rub. Keep that stuff in your purse. You'll be able to breathe in that mask too, because you know how those masks block you from breathing? You put that Vicks Vapor Rub, you can get fresh air. Some young girls smell too. Ooh. Y'all crazy. Everybody just carries some Vicks Vapor Rub and some Febreze and take a shower. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like deodorant too, please. Why did I put my hair? It was hot on my neck, baby. It was too hot. I know you like, how do you wear them heavy wigs, but your real hair hot on your neck? Because I'm under like all these lights and I forgot to turn the AC up before I started filming. So we're not at the normal filming temperature. Okay. She looks, oh, thank you. Yeah. Like, I didn't feel like doing it with the hair today. Thank you. I mean, I had it cute earlier, but the humidity messed it up. How to get over the age factor and the fear of getting old? I don't get old, I level up. Someone sent me a t-shirt that said that. I don't fear getting old anymore. I used to. But when you get your bag, you don't care no more. You get your bag, you don't fear it. Okay? Share. Oh my God, I was watching, those late night infomercials that come on that like sells people's records and DVDs and stuff. Well, the Cher one came on. I was looking at her. I'm like, who is her plastic surgeon? She got the best one ever. Ever. Period. She probably gets surgery every year. Time to go in for my annual. Shira, I'm going on a date with a commodity trader tonight. Okay. Wait, hold on. He's ugly. Any advice? Don't look into his eyes. Don't look at his face, girl, because you're gonna get distracted. Eye contact only. Don't look over here. Don't look up here. Don't look nowhere around here. Just hopefully he got on a mask and it will help you stay focused here. Eyes can't be ugly. Okay? Make eye contact. Do not stare at his ugliness. Okay? Keep this. But don't do it in a freaky way like he's scared of you. Like, wait. Look around, like be normal. Look at his clothes. Look down here. Skip all of this. It gets right to here. So you can look at his neck if it ain't got a bunch of rolls of turkey jiggles on it, and just hit them eyes. Only see eyes, okay? Eyes, chest, neck, okay? Try to blur out the rest, like out of focus. Tell him, baby, don't forget your mask. We in this pandemic. Bring your mask, please. That's good, y'all. Y'all can date ugly people undercover. Nobody know they ugly because they got their masks on. He look good up under there. Some of these ugly men gonna be taking advantage of these masks. They're gonna be having the mask on. They ask you out. What you look like up under there? What your teeth look like? What if he cross-eyed? Look at one eye, okay? Focus on that one eye that's looking at you. I don't know. What if they have ugly eyes? Like bug eyes that poke out with veins and stuff in them? Look at the eyebrows then, okay? Think how you would do your eyebrows if you had his eyebrows. That will keep you from staring in a rude way. So you got to comb it up a little bit with the spoolie. Arch it, pluck it. Whenever you're nervous on a date or like you're they ugly or whatever, think how they would look at drag or like look at drag. Try to start imagining it. You know, you have to play tricks on yourself, okay? I'm trying to help y'all. Y'all be sitting up there, I can't do that. Imagine how if you had some makeup, how you could help them or what they would look like as a woman. Then you'll smile. You're an ugly woman too. I'm having a great time making you up in my mind. Ooh, you look like one of the Golden Girls. Okay, fix them up in your mind, girl. Play games. Like, I'm serious. Y'all take life too seriously. Y'all need to be like me. If you gonna be out there, make the best of it. You know, if he stank, get your vapor rub. If he ugly, put him in drag in your mind. I mean, come on, y'all gotta get creative. I'm sitting up there like it puts the lotion on its skin. I'm like, better not ask me to put no lotion on. That's all I know. They said get high before you see him. Oh my gosh. Use your use your Visine. Don't let him think you high, John. Don't let him think you're high. The Silence of the Lambs. Yes. Make yourself laugh inside, but don't laugh out loud because he'll think you're laughing at him. Just like imagine him like in different roles of movies. That's what I'd be doing. Like when I used to go to school and I was bored, I hated my teachers. I hated all my teachers. It was boring, ugly. So I would like do stuff with them in my mind, put them in different roles. Like My math teacher would be wearing leopard print cat suits in my mind, but she was an old lady, so it was funny. So if y'all could see how I see, y'all would laugh. Like, my mind is a weird movie. That's all. But it gets me through and to what I need to get accomplished. Y'all are sitting here in reality complaining when I'm sitting here putting people in drag and leopard cat suits and laughing and getting through my day. So y'all try to do the same thing. Focus on the mission. So all I know is my cash app, my bank account gonna be popping. Thank you. You went on a date with an older woman that looked like Shaquille O'Neal. What? And did she pay? Shout out Shira. Nexus Pineapple. How to avoid going to his house and keep meeting in public. Guys be trying to get you to come over on a second date. I would not be going over nobody's house on no second date. That is too soon. Like, I would love to come over. Where do you live? Give me your address. Go Google that thing first. See if he own it. Look through it on Google Maps, Google Earth. See if it's nice. If it ain't worth a tour, of course you're gonna bring your friend along or somebody. If you do decide to go over there and you're only staying 30 minutes because they have to go somewhere. I'm not gonna go over nobody's house unless they got butlers and stuff like that. Not on no second date. Look, you got a pool, you got a tennis court, then you shouldn't be inviting me to your house. I want to see. I don't want to see where you live. Too soon. And if you go over there, it means desperate. It means desperate, and you go over everybody's house on the second date. So don't do that. Just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't really go over men's house, until I, really get to know them. But thank you so much for feeling comfortable enough to invite me over there. It's very trusting of you. But I prefer, let's just, hang out a little bit more before we take that step. That way, you ain't at everybody's house. Because when you meet them dudes online, that's what all they think you're doing is meeting people. Oh, I'm gonna take you out to dinner once, then you come to my house. Flipping through Tinder, so okay, I'll take her out one time and then I'm gonna invite her over to my house because that's why I'm online. So stay offline too. Thank you, Yanita. Sprinkle. Sure, you had to be a madam in another life. Thanks for the inspiration. A madam. Thank you, Sprinkle. I was more than a madam, darling. Mm-hmm. Way more than a madam. All right. Sure, can you give book recommendations? You have a list of books for level up? Yeah. I Bring Nothing to the Table by SheRaSeven. Too Pretty to Pay Bills by SheRaSeven on Amazon. Both of those are on Amazon. The Wisdom of SheRaSeven on Amazon. Those are my book recommendations. The law, 48 Laws of Power and The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Those are two more. If you join my Level Up group, there are tons of PDF books in the file section of the group for leveling up. Like 100 and up books. How do you find out who you really were in a past life? Know thyself. Anyway, what to do if you show up on the date and a man has an eye patch? Dance inside your head because you know you finna get that money. Oh, you paying for that. I got an eye patch man. That means he gonna give me money. He finna pay these bills because he got this eye patch. That Captain Jack Sparrow finna pay my bills. What you gonna be for Halloween? Pirates of the Caribbean. You know you finna get them bills paid, girl. Hi, nice to meet you. I've always wanted to date a man with an eye patch, baby. That's on my bucket list. How you lose your eye? You lost your eye at Popeyes. How? You lying. Oh, it's a joke. Okay. I'm glad you got a sense of humor about it. Because I was like, was you fighting over that chicken sandwich? I would never, I would never say that. But I would be thinking it. What do you wear if you're going out with a dude shorter than you? Some flats or heels if they like you tall. Some sandals or something. If he already shorter than you, what's the point? Some nice sitting clothes so you can sit down. No one can tell until you stand up. If your friends catch you with the eye patch man, we're just seeing each other. You're like, I'd be a pirate. Yo ho. Dad joke. Yeah. Can you say RR made, please? Just one. What do I think about hypnotherapy? For what? Hypnotize you to stop doing what? Like, depends on what it's for. I don't know. You had a career, but you always need help from me. That's right. You always need help. And when you're done with the pirate, he asks you, why you stop calling me? He said, I don't think we saw eye to eye. Some things. When you break up with a girl, like, I don't think we see everything eye to eye. And you put the eyeball emoji with two eyes. And then put that one eye. Okay. We're not equally yoked. Got one eye, I got two. That ain't gonna work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's if he don't give you no money. Like if you think he the prize, then that's how you leave it. But he gonna get you that money. Are you serious? Like, does somebody really have an eye patch that you're trying to go out with, or y'all just being silly? Look, the short dude is short. He used to be a short. If you purposely try to teeter totter around him in flats, he's gonna know if he met you in heels. He's gonna know you did that for him on purpose. So just wear what you normally gonna wear. If he have a problem with it, he got a short man mentality. He's gonna tell you. Next time, don't wear heels. He will tell you. Okay, he's short. He got short man mentality. He ain't afraid to open that mouth. He gonna tell. Next time, wear flats. He gonna tell you. Put them heels on. Short men, they already know they short. It's not gonna hurt their feelings, especially if they got money. But that's true. They will. They'll tell you like, the short man mentality. They got the mentality of like they have the mentality of like a Kanye West. They gonna tell you, don't wear them heels no more. If we go out again, try to wear flats. Or do you have any flats? They will tell you. I promise you. You don't have to wonder. Mm-hmm. You say Tom Cruise. They're attracted to you because you're tall, right? If he wanted a short girl, he'd find a short girl. You went out with short men, wear H&M flats. They're flat. If I'm already taller than them in flats, I'm just gonna wear my heels. I mean, you already taller than them. If not, would you say 23 years was a good age to level up? You've already fallen in love and gone through heartbreak with a young guy before. You said fall in love young, but is it true? No, girl, I was married at 26. So 23 is the perfect age. You know, any man you date, you should take into consideration that is this person gonna be able to provide? Okay. Did I watch Beyonce Black is King? I sure did. I watched it a few times. It's pretty good. Very good. She was wearing them outfits, huh? I wonder how many times she changed clothes. Like I know they went all over the world and it took a year to make that. But she must have had on 87 outfits. Okay. Anyway, I liked it. Autumn Chanel Wiseman, you like my fat face. You are so adorable. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I love my fat face too. I love my fat face, my thin face, my long face, my medium face. I love all my faces. I'm glad you are a fan too. Me and Shira have the same birthday. Okay, steady mobbing. Sprinkle, sprinkle with my Pisces in the house. Beyonce is so overrated, says somebody with no profile picture. Yeah, she's so overrated, y'all. She's just like the most influential pop star in the world right now. You know that Taylor Swift though. I tell you, she's the one to watch. Kanye was wrong. Anywho, wish I could be as overrated as Beyonce. Girl, me too. Can I get some overration? Nobody ever say Jay-Z overrated. It's because she's a woman. Point don't look good on pointy shoes don't look good on your feet. What do you think of dating apps and dating sites? I think men go looking on there for sex, and women think that they're looking for dates. And then when the man starts talking sexual to them or inviting them over their house too soon, they wonder why. So you said Jay Z ugly. I don't think Jay Z ugly. Mm-hmm. You. Just came back from looking into the vacuum butt therapy, but I found vacuum breast therapy. Ooh, Lord. You never know what you'll find online. He said his money cute. I think he was attractive. I don't even know why people think he ugly. Oh. I guess it just depends on, your taste. I don't know. Like, after I outgrew the pretty boys, shortly after I outgrew the pretty boys, it's like, I don't want nothing to look good. I want something that's just very masculine. I don't know what it is. I don't want nothing soft. I don't want nothing that's pretty. I don't want nothing, aesthetically pleasing to the majority. I like something just come in there and just like, like what you gonna do? Like, Jay-Z, what you gonna do? Yep. That's what I like. The attitude that comes with it. That's what it is. It's the persona and the attitude that comes with it. You ever seen an ugly man with low self-esteem? Nope. Sasha trying to come in. Is that Sasha? Come on in, baby. Dude, I'm live. My faith and my precious. Huh? No, I'm about to get off. Well, you want to watch a movie? Yeah. Okay. I'll be out in about 5 minutes. Your hair looking great? Yes. Mine too, child. We having a bad hair day. Look at you. All right. I'll be in there in 5 minutes. Think about which one you want to watch. Okay. Yeah. I'm finna go watch some movies with Sasha. Am I in a hotel? No. This is my makeshift office. AKA the laundry room. Huh? I have a big laundry room, y'all. So it's almost the size of like Label's room. This is like the size of a bedroom. So you know how they have like those big laundry rooms, and then you have like a little space in the corner where you could put like an office. So that's where I am. And then I have my office upstairs. But this is where I do all my level up cosmetics, like packaging and stuff. This is like a really big area. Oh, and I got keychains, y'all. Like people wanted keychains to come back. I'm gonna put them up probably tomorrow. But I got this really cute peep-toe pink crystal heel. Isn't she cute? So that's gonna be up on my Level Up Cosmetics store. And there's another one. Hold on, get it. I have a little cute, it looks like a Dior perfume bottle with the little crystals. And isn't it pretty? It's gold with pink bow, and it says you are beautiful. I want all women to know that they are beautiful. Especially if they level it up and putting makeup on and putting his hair together. Every woman can be beautiful. So these are going to be the two keychains that I'm introducing tomorrow. They're not going to be up tonight unless I get bored, put them up there. But they'll definitely be up there tomorrow sometime. If not, they're coming Sunday for sure. So they're pretty big, and then they have like the keychain and a little clasp that you can put it onto your purse. And this is what the back looks like. It's hollow. It's pretty thick, so it's a really good quality. They're pretty big. They're not gonna be real big. You can put them on a purse, a bag, your little cosmetic bag, whatever. Mailbox key. Your sugar daddy in the hospital for low blood pressure. I mean, I didn't mean to laugh. Girl, you better feed him some food, get his blood pressure up. Take him to get some grease. Thank you, Kira Wilson. I have very little bills. What other kind of excuses can I bring up for him to get more money? Triple them bills. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Triple your bills. Triple your car note. Or double your car note and triple your bills. And put it all into savings. Don't say I have very little bills. Triple. Find some student loan, fake student loan. Get to typing up some fake student loans. Get to typing up some credit card debt. Mm-hmm. Them robots always calling anyway. You can pretend they're real. I'm gonna pay, I promise. Sure. Just triple your bills. If you don't have a lot of bills, double your bills, triple them. Or you need new tires. Your car needs work done on it. Something, okay? But I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I've been here for a little while. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Remember, you are not your career. You are who you are. Separate the two. Your femininity is what you need to lead with, not your career or your vocabulary or your education. Okay?